Dear learners, welcome to Rangpur online school. How are you? I hope you are fine by the mercy of Almighty, inshallah. I'm Jahan, Assit.Teacher, Robertsongonj High School and College. Today I am here for conducting my online class for the student of class 9 and 10, English for today. I hope you are ready with your textbook, notebook, and other necessary things also. Okay, now go to our class. Look at the picture. What's the picture about? It is the picture of our central Shahid Minar. Why was it built? Who can say? It was built to honor and commemorate the sacrifice of the language martyrs in 1952. Dear learners, I hope that you can guess today's topics. Okay, let us go to our today's topics. International Mother Language Day 1, Unit 3, Lesson 3. Okay, dear student, now open your textbook and go to the page number 33. Learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to talk about events from a picture. You will be able to read the text and know new words. You will be able to answer questions after the text, and you will be able to complete the chart in section C, and you will be able to match the words with their meanings in section D. Okay? Have you got it? Okay. Vocabulary. That means word meaning. Dear learners, here at the very first time you have to read the text minutely and silently, and you have to find out the new words which are very unknown to you. And here I will also help you. Dear student, you will get only 3 minutes for this kinds of activity. Okay, carry on. Tribute, noun, an act to show respect or admiration. Look at the picture. The people of all walks of life are placing their foreheads at the altar of Shahid Minar. Nation paying tributes to language movement martyrs. Martyrs, one who sacrificed his life for country. There are language martyrs, Rafiq, Salam, Barkot, Shafir, Jabra, who sacrificed the valuable life for their mother tongue. There are language martyrs who sacrificed lives for our mother tongue. Climax, noun, the most intense, exciting or important point of something. Here we can say that people of all walks of life demanded Bangla as their mother tongue, and it reached its climax or reached its intense situation in 1952. All the movements and protests for establishing Bangla as our state language reached its climax in 1952. Okay. Default verb, refuse boldly to obey. Okay, dear student, here we can say the student of Dhaka University refused boldly the law or command of the then Pakistan rulers for establishing their mother tongue Bangla as a state language. The students of Dhaka University defied the law and brought out protest procession on 21st February in 1952. Okay. Okay, dear student, you have done well. Now we go to another section. Now go to section B again and read out the passage and point out the major important point from this text. Here I would like to say you need not to read out the whole passage at a time. Okay, dear student, here I will help you. At the very first time, I will read out this passage for your better understanding or your easy going also. 21st February is a memorable day in our national history. We observe that day every year as International Mother Language Day. On this day, we pay tribute to the martyrs who laid down their lives to establish Bangla as a state language in undivided Pakistan in 1952. Okay, you can see the picture. The people are placing their forehead for paying their honor to the language martyr. Now my question to you, why do we observe 21st February as International Mother Language Day? The answer is there. Honoring the history of our language movement and to promote the awareness of language and cultural diversity all across the world, UNESCO has proclaimed our February 21st as International Mother Language Day on 7th November in 1990. So, we observe the 21st February as the International Mother Language Day. The next passage. The sheet of the language movement was shown on 21st March 1948 when Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the Governor General of Pakistan, declared in a public meeting in Dhaka that Urdu would be the only state language of Pakistan. The declaration raised a storm of protest in the eastern part of the country. The protest continued non-stop, gathering momentum day by day. It turned into a movement and reached its climax in 1952. Here you can find the person named Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the Governor General of Pakistan, who declared a public meeting in Dhaka that Urdu would be the only state language of Pakistan. Now my question to you, what happened when Urdu was declared as the only state language of Pakistan? The answer is there. The declaration raised a storm of protest in East Pakistan. The protest continued non-stop, gathering momentum day by day. The government outlawed all sorts of public meetings and rallies to stop it. Okay. The next passage. The students of Dhaka University defied the law and brought out a peaceful protest procession on 21st February 1952. When the procession reached near Dhaka Medical College, the police opened fire on the students, killing Salam, Rafiq, Barkat, Shafiur and Jabbar. As a result, there were mass protests all over the country and the government had to declare Bangla as a state language. This kindled the sparks of independence movement of Bangladesh. Now my question to you, when did the government have to declare Bangla as a state language? The answer is here. After the killing of the language martyrs, there were mass protests all over the country. Only then the government had to declare Bangla as a state language. Okay, dear student, I think that you have done well. Now, our another activities, section C. Here, you can see our table, and you have to complete the chart. There's time or year is given, and you have to say about the happening or what happened in this year. Okay, dear student. Now, think yourself, and here you will get only 4 minutes also. Okay, carry on. 1947, Pakistan and India became independent. We know that in 1947, Pakistan and India became independent from the rule of British colony. Okay. the British decided to end their about 200 years long rule in the Indian subcontinent and divided into two separate nations. Okay, the Muslim majority, that is called Pakistan, and the Hindu majority, that is called India. And Pakistan also divided into two parts, East Pakistan and West Pakistan. Okay, have you got it? Okay, now come on, 1948, what happened in this year? Let us see. In this year, Muhammad Ali Jinnah declared that Urdu would be the only state language. Okay, now 1952, what happened? The students of Dhaka University brought out a procession on 21st February. Police opened fire on the procession and killed Salam, Barkat, Shafir and Jabar. Okay, my dear student, I think that you have done well. Okay, go to the another activities, the section D. Here you have to match the words with their meanings. There is a table and there are some words and you have to match with their meanings. Okay, dear student, get ready, do these activities. Tribute, an act to show respect or admiration. Okay, climax, the most exciting point in time. Outlaw, to ban. Defy, to refuse to obey. Provoke, to cause or to stimulate. Relent, to give in. Momentum, the ability to keep increasing or developing. Okay, dear student, I think that you have done well and we have completed all the section or all the activities very nicely and very successfully. Now I think that we are almost come to an end to this lesson, and before closing my today's session, I am giving you homework, and this homework is very easy for you. Now open your notebook and write down the homework in your notebook. Okay, the State of Independence was shown on 21st February 1952. Do you agree? And why? Dear student, actually this is a very interesting topics, I think. Okay. First of all, you have to keep in mind that we learned how to struggle, how to establish our rights from the sacrifice of 1952. Okay, and from then we have started our journey for achieving a independent state or our independence. So I think that you can easily write down this homework and you will submit it the next class. Okay, no more today. See you next class. Till then, stay fine. Allah Hafiz.